that? Who's that? Trader says what? Oh, I got two people. What's up, everybody? I think you can see me. There we go. Top of the morning to you. We are at Airport Beach. Just, I know it has another name that is that I can't tell you off the top of my head. To tell you the truth. This is where the last reigning king of the Hawaiian Kingdom lived, governed. Dedication to him over there in the late 1700s. Used to be an airport over here in a field, and then it became sugarcane. They used to burn it when I first moved here, but it's all been developed. This whole beach was a place, one of the last refuges for locals that wanted to drive. They could drive right up to the beach and camp and fish, and that's been mostly taken away. Interesting enough, this parking lot opens at 3 a.m. in the morning. I think that's to cater to people who wish to fish. It's got to be for fishermen to get here at 3 a.m. But generally, as I've always understood it, the rule is that if you're fishing, you can be at the beach anywhere all night. Can't stop Hawaiian from fishing, right? Hopefully that'll never happen. Anyway, I haven't been making very many videos, but I have been. Look at all these people. So many ladies on the path. I've been getting some stuff done though, which is exciting. In fact, I think I'm gonna do a video about the aftermath of a disaster for the people all over the right side of the country that have been devastated. There's a few things I think might be worth mentioning, assuming that some of the things will be the same, right? With regard to FEMA and Red Cross and all that. But yeah, I found the voter registration office, and I'm all set up to vote. That was exciting, big accomplishment. I'm getting straight A's in my 2 classes, pretty sure. I've been going to every class, doing all my homework, turning everything in on time. I showed genuine interest, so that's exciting. Got those wheels spinning. Got my car fixed up. I replaced, I shouldn't admit this, but this whole time for the last year, I've had a floppy visor, and I just fixed my floppy visor. So now my visor is stiff, and it holds up forever. So that's exciting. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Interesting. In case you need to replace the visor in your Toyota, a lot easier. It just snaps in. Got a new hood ornament, so now I can, in good conscience, get this car cleaned up and drive a little Uber with it. If I'm really smart, I'll turn it on in the morning. Hopefully get a ride to the airport, right? If I turn on like 7. And then that should pay me to go to school, which would be an efficiency, getting paid. And then after school, I can go turn it on, park near the airport and then wait for a ride, hopefully back to the west side, and get paid $50 to drive home from school. So that is a small thing I hope to accomplish, but still not there yet on that. I did go to, I've registered one car, I went to register the other, and I was too early. That's never happened before. I'm always late. So I count that as like getting something done, even though I couldn't do it because I was too early. But that's exciting. I got a bunch of cool books I'm going to show you. Finally sent for those books for my daughter who's watching. Hi, Emily. And for myself, and their books are pertaining to my family history. And I might actually read some of those books onto my channel. I just read my first book. I don't know if it's fully uploaded yet. I just read a children's book by Aldous Huxley, and I'm posting that, and that's the first of that. So I'm accomplishing things for the first time, right? A lot of things that I've always wanted to do, like painting. So I painted this one funky painting, and then in the midst of not accomplishing other things, like I haven't been making any videos, but I painted two more. So now I have three, if you want to call them paintings, totally different paintings. But what's fun with these acrylic paints is just the color is so vibrant and fun to put on the canvas. Like it's interesting. And so, and just like everything, and this is a big epiphany, right? Like before I rode a bicycle across the United States the first time, I said, well, when I get to Florida, if I still feel good, I'll go to Washington, D.C., which I did, and I flew home, and then turns out a year later, I'm like, hey, I could do that again, and again, and so, you know, but I never would have thought of the second and third trip had I not done the first, right? Everything leads to more of itself, in a way, right? And you never know what you're going to turn over until you do the first thing. So after the first little piece of art, then I thought of something totally different, and then something totally different. And I never would have gotten to the second and third thought and painting if I hadn't done the first one, right? And so it really doesn't matter what it is in life. That's how it's going to work. So that's just pretty cool. It's kind of a realization that I never really clearly saw. I mean, I did, but so anyway, I'm trying to get things done, do things for the first time that I've never done, like, you know, they're a little outside the box, like paint my first painting. What else? So I've got some dishes I want to cook. I'm gonna post some of my grandpa's home movies soon. I have to do that for school, so because I'm gonna do a presentation just from YouTube. I still got to learn so much stuff, but I'm starting to, and that's really cool. In a few months, my channel's going to have a lot more potential with my ability to interact with these Adobe products. What else? So, yeah, I look forward to showing you all these books I got about mining history, family history, American history, and my daughter, she wants to write history, so it might make sense for her to take on a project of writing family history, since it's also American history and it hasn't been really covered very well. So I'm going to read some of these books on to my channel, so that if nothing else, my daughter can listen to them and learn from them, and maybe get her own ideas from them. So coming up soon with the fire is February, when maybe I get kicked out, maybe maybe some of us get kicked out. I hear some people are getting extensions already. I haven't gotten extensions, so I'm planning for the worst, right? I'm planning for the potential to become homeless. And I'll be in school, but I've got, you know, a little bit of resources. I've got good transportation. I got 2 cars. I can use them like storage, sleep in one, move them around together, and struggle for a little while until I maybe ultimately decide I do have to move away. I'm gonna stick it out, try to stay here as long as I can. Also, I'm gonna try to apply for some jobs, try to get into a hotel or two, maybe do casual banquets, something like that. I've done that in the past. It's a great way to get in the door, and the money's really good when you do banquets. And they give you total freedom, right? I could do Uber and casual banquets and still retain total freedom to travel if I could afford it, and so when wanted to, right? So it's a gorgeous morning. Parking my second car is becoming increasingly difficult because I only have one parking space, and just nobody's cool. Like, it's just people are becoming less and less tolerant and cool with people who are refugees from the fire, whether it's you need to park your car somewhere or overall resources. So basically, these people, I'm guessing, will probably be able to expect to get probably the $750 right away. If you've suffered from this disaster, or if you know someone who has, tell them sign up with the Red Cross. They're going to be there. Sign up with FEMA as soon as you can. This is when you're screwed if you didn't have a designation. Let's say you were renting and you didn't say write Unit B on your place. This is advice I've been trying to give people. If you'd done that, you would have been well prepared for this, because then you'll be treated like a person, a whole person, by FEMA and everybody else. Otherwise, you're going to need to get letters from your landlord. If your landlord passed away, that's going to be really hard. So, but yeah, sign up with FEMA. They'll probably give you $3,000 for rent and $6,000 for other things. Probably close to $9,000 combined, about $10,000. Will probably be coming to you in the first 2 months, and then that's probably going to be it, unless there's going to be the offer for Small Business Association loans, which could be as much as $100,000 and at like maybe 2% interest. So it's a great interest rate, but still, some people are going to be offended by that because nobody needs to go into more debt right after they lose everything, right? But if you're good with your money, if you put it to work making money, I mean, you could make 8-10% on that, right? And then enjoy the spread. So, but there isn't going to be, I saw somebody in the news say there's going to be tens of thousands of dollars for these people. Well, I don't know about that. There might be Red Cross might have you $1,000 for you, or $1,500 that comes through other people to them. And then there's going to be all these nonprofits are going to they're going to get in the way of, and churches are going to say, hey, donate money to us. They're not going to keep it all. So if you want to help those people, find somebody on GoFundMe and donate a little money directly to them, or Venmo or whatever, on YouTube. That's the only way to actually get your money in the hands of someone who needs it, who's going to be trying to survive and recovering, and who's been through it hell. And unfortunately, I don't recommend that. Red Cross is going to get paid by the states. They're all going to give them like a freaking $500 million, to set up and give out and help out. They're going to use that money to put people up in hotels. But Red Cross is going to get paid by the states hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars. So if you think, oh, that's who I need to donate to, I don't know about that. They're well funded. FEMA hopefully needs to get funded. That's true. We all need that. Yeah, that's so I guess that's some of my thought. Oh, it's funny, in the last video I made, which was a while ago, the thing I never got back to the point I was trying to make, the associations. It's funny because when things are like so gross, I get when things are so gross, I get it just blows my mind up, right? I just don't, I can't even. It's like, and open mic comedy nights have people who say such offensive stuff, and you just wish you could unhear it. You know what I mean? And right now, the news is the same thing. All the images they're putting in our minds about Puff Daddy is just so brutal. I wish I could unhear all of it. I wish the news was just, oh, this one guy did some really bad stuff, and you really don't want to hear about it. Anyway, I'm never going to go into details, but maybe in my next discussion. Anyway, I got to take pictures for my photography class, and I got to start coming here. I've been feeling like a failure every day. I'm not somewhere at sunset and sunrise. That's my new goal in life, is to make sure somewhere like this at sunrise, or somewhere else beautiful at sunset. And so while I've been accomplishing a few other things, I haven't been accomplishing that. So, or making videos. Of course, one real realization is that if the camera's moving, it's going to look terrible on live broadcast. So I need to not move the camera. It needs to be on a tripod if I'm going to go live, and it needs to be stationary. So, but the quality still isn't nearly as good. And when it's this beautiful, I really should be doing this not live, because it would be so beautiful. Anyway, but to my daughter, welcome to Airport Beach Park. I'm gonna go for a swim in the ocean. I'm gonna take some pictures for my photography class. Maybe try taking one of those pretty videos with better quality of just bliss of just the ocean, which is what the rest of this video is gonna be. Might see me running around taking pictures. We got two islands to focus on. We got Lanai, Molokai. The sun is just starting to hit them. It's shade between here and their shoreline, but the whole islands are now in the sun, which is coming over that mountain behind me. The sun has already risen on the other side of the island, but the West Maui Mountains behind me rise up as high as 5,000 feet. So they block the sun for another hour and make this beautiful oceanfront walkway very attractive for all these exercises. Speaking of exercises, you can see those people behind me. Good for them. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking to you guys. Might run out of power eventually too. I think I've got something I might be able to connect to. But nevertheless, it's all good. Enjoy the morning here. It's a nice, gorgeous morning. There's no wind, thank God, so that makes for no noise on the camera. Oh, I just figured out another thing, which is like a small but big accomplishment. I've connected both my phones to my laptop and put the information in there. They can handle an Apple no problem for some reason, even though it's not an Apple computer. But then my Android phone wouldn't just connect automatically. I thought it would be the other way around. But apparently I can get a card reader. Like if I get an SSD card and plug that into it, I can move things onto that and then move that in. So that's my next goal. The point there being that I can potentially clear out all the memory that's been an obstacle that I don't want to get rid of from my phones, making it so I can make some long, high-quality videos from my phones and then upload them from them, which is convenient. still got a lot to learn about my other cameras and all this software I'm embarking on, but eventually I might have some skills. So, yeah, that's some of it. You just keep seeing people going to jail for being idiots. First of all, here's the thing that just kills me, right? There's never been, there's never going to be anybody, other than maybe a Republican that wants to vote twice, because Trump told him to, if you don't remember that. Like nobody wants to try to vote more than once. Voting once is enough. Like literally, there's so much time and money and energy and everyone's time wasted on this false subject about people wanting to corrupt our voting process. The only people trying to corrupt it are the Republicans. It's so sad. These snowflake cowards that are afraid that think they have to win everything and they want to rig everything and can't handle the truth and can't handle fair elections and are easily conned and are giving away freaking what could have been generational wealth to Donald Trump instead of their kids and grandkids, and it's just sad. And that guy's gonna have like a heart attack any day now, and then what are they gonna all latch onto? What kind of evil, Nazi fascist dictator pig are they gonna latch onto next? And why? Why would any American want traitors to overthrow the United States of America in the name of killing women and children and the environment? I mean, it's just absurd. They don't represent the middle class, anybody who works. They've raised our taxes. They lie when they say they lowered expenses up for us and lowered taxes. Everything Republicans do is corrupt and wrong, a joke, like a con job. And now it's all been laid bare, but it's always been like that. This notion that some people have that the Republican Party once was good is unfortunately not true. I thought it was too. I was brainwashed by Ronald Reagan too. Then I got over it when I realized it was all a lie. I grew up a stupid Republican, so I empathize. I feel sorry for you. All right, listen. Love you guys. I'm gonna turn this around. Okay. It's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Tell you what. Let's see. A little bit of both. Is that an even horizon? All right. Love you guys. Hope you're having a great day. Got these 99-cent flowers so I can put these in the foreground for a picture. Isn't that nice? I figure the camera won't be able to tell they're fake. Okay. Oh. Now the goal here is to take some open shutter, longer exposures in my manual setting. All right, let's see what we got going here. Oh, I need to put a memory card in there. guys are funny. All right, we are having fun now. I tell you what. I think we got some real life. It's so sad that people who are religious are now all traitors. They follow the devil. All right, let's take some pictures. I gotta take landscapes, something in the foreground, and some all the way beyond.
I do it on the treadmill, but it's 4 incline. Atlanta.
Gorgeous morning. Tell you what. Let's see.
Hopefully we won't ruin your shot.
Oh no, it's all good. You're good.
Okay.
I'm taking a photography class. I'm back in school. I have to take landscapes for my homework. So I gotta get pictures of things clear in the foreground all the way to beyond infinity. That's my homework. It's pretty cool homework. Yeah, and we live in a pretty good place to take landscapes. But it's great. I now have this goal of being somewhere beautiful every sunrise and sunset. I'm not fulfilling it yet, but it's in my mind already. It just eventually will come to fruition. That's it. That's it. I gotta see it here first. But today I finally achieved that goal, so I can speak to that. I got these fake pretty flowers for 99 cents to put in the foreground. Thanks for letting me talk with you. Oh, are you teaching yoga? Oh, good for you.
Collective when our studio burned down at Island Spirit in Lahaina. All of us yoga teachers came together to offer donation-based yoga every day of the week.
That's great.
7:30 to 8:30. We've been doing it for over a year now.
Wow.
I think they started it in September and
Wow.
yeah.
Before the fire, I worked at Waikoko, and right in front of there, they had yoga every morning. Did you ever do that? No.
Julie Mitchell used to do a Friday class here.
Yeah.
8:30 to 10, and I think that's where they got the idea to just because nobody had a studio.
Right.
The only studio price was not so high; it was almost $14,000 a month to try to open a studio.
Oh, God.
They just said, well, let's keep doing it here.
Yeah.
And then the donations go to different organizations. So I actually started a K-8 school, so the donations go to our school. So yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, once Camp Clear burned down, all the kids lost their school. Didn't have another COVID within just a few years.
Yeah.
Laura Faith up in Nikili offered their little like donut hall, you know, after church hall, and then one of their like Bible study hallways, and we just popped up tents and had 120 kids.
Wow.
Yeah, lots happened. Now we're looking at finding a permanent campus.
Wow.
Yep.
Starting a school out of the ashes.
Yeah, well, I will say it's more like starting a campus. I was a statewide curriculum director for my we had charter school campuses on all of the islands, including Kihei, which is where I worked. But
Yeah. Is Kihei the largest one in the state?
no,
Oh.
Oahu
Oh, okay.
in Waipahu. That's where it started from. We have about 900 kids there.
Okay.
Each of our satellite campuses has anywhere between like 200 and 300. We've got 110 right now. They gave us the pineapple grill, so the United Kapalua.
The pineapple grill?
Pineapple grill. We have Lego bricks in the walls in there. They gave it to us lease free for a year. And so there's some extra.
Are they not in business?
No, they've been not out of business, but they closed Pineapple Grill, I think around 2017, 18 around COVID, and then it was just like a wedding reception rental space, and then it got into such a state of disrepair, they just left it, shuttered it, and then when we were looking for a temporary campus, they put thousands of dollars in renovations to make it safe for occupancy.
There's parking there.
Yeah, there's parking there, beautiful view.
Yeah.
Lots of green space for the kids. They even gave us a tennis court for the team.
Killer.
Yeah. No, a lot there. We're just so grateful.
Wow.
Now we're just looking for more permanent.
Do you have kids?
I do.
Yeah.
And he was going to campus in Kihei, but we couldn't find housing there because we got displaced. So we ended up staying behind the side. And then I used to teach at Maui Prep. I was scouting faculty there for about 10 years.
Okay.
I was able to get him in there immediately right after
That's why you look familiar. I knew from somewhere.
Oh, do you?
My daughter went there for like a year or two before Emily,
Oh, yeah.
and I coached the tennis team there for about 5 years. But
I think I ran into Emily. What last name?
Lorenz Bradley, and there could be other Emilys too.
Yeah.
She was just there in first grade. Um, but yeah, she's going to school right now. Finally, she left all this mess and went to the East Coast to a community college, and she's in the thick of it. We're both students right now. It's pretty fun.
Community college is so underrated. Like we actually at HCA we really encourage community college, especially starting like even senior year. Either put that work.
Well, what we have here is like nothing anywhere in the world, because there is nothing like this. Like, yes, you can go to College of Marin or Santa Rosa Junior College, right, in Northern California, and if you fulfill the curriculum, college, and you don't need anything to get in there, right? And if you kick ass and you fulfill the curriculum, you are automatically guaranteed acceptance from College of Marin into UC Berkeley, which is super cool.
Yeah.
Here, there isn't even that process. You just start going to community college. You kick ass, take names, next thing you know, you're already in your 4-year school. It's open arms, no barriers to entry,
Well, and the truth is,
and you go right into being a UH student.
Yeah.
It's a dream come true. I didn't even realize it. I just started back there. I already have an AA, and I've started this. I thought it was a 2-year degree they were talking about, it, creative media arts degree. No, it's a 4-year bachelor's degree, and the beautiful thing, it's like money in the bank when you complete work in a scholastic environment, right? Which is why it is worth going to school. One of the reasons, right? Once you complete English 1A, it's for life, right? So
doesn't matter where you go, and it's.
I've got this high GPA. I've got 70 units completed, and it's a green light. So I'm excited. I just hope I don't become homeless in February when they maybe kick us out of our housing. I'm already trying to plan for the worst so that it doesn't hurt me emotionally.
Well, and I've heard some different things too. Like a colleague of mine's initially giving me back to her and said, because they're in a place that rents for $6,500, and she said that as long as people are still willing to rent it to you, they'll continue to get their $6,500, but you don't actually have to pay the $6,500. It goes down to HUD, so they only have to pay $2,000 per month to stay in a $6,500 rental. Because I think what FEMA is going to do is that federal assistance moves into supporting HUD level.
Making it only $2,000,
Yeah.
but still, that's a lot of money.
It's a 2-bedroom oceanfront.
Still a lot of money.
It is. No, our mortgage was $3,000 for
Yeah.
a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and we came out of almost spending $10,000.
Right, and now it's $3,500, right? Which is a $800,000 loan for a 1-bedroom apartment, which is where things are upside down.
Yeah. No, this
Right.
whole situation is upside down. It's really unfortunate. I don't know how we're going to recover. To your point, especially when.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna hang in there till I go homeless for about 2 months, and then I'll probably pull up and
Yeah.
go somewhere affordable. I've got,
I've heard of that situation too.
if I have to, but I'm gonna hang in there. I mean, I've been reluctant. I'm not gonna move to some other part of the island. I'm gonna stay here as best I can and tough it out.
Hi, Janelle, by the way.
Hi,
Mrs.
Janelle. I'm
Peterson.
Craig.
Hi.
Mrs. Peterson. That
Yep.
sounds
Janelle,
familiar.
I'm at a run to the rescue. I'm not sure what time it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna take pictures with your Buddha in the foreground.
Oh, yeah.
What a
great.
perfect foreground picture.
And I have a singing bowl if you want me to put that.
Oh no, I think the Buddha is just cherry. That's a great little Buddha. I love it. Oh. All right, we're running low on battery. Hey girl, how you doing? Well, yeah, good. I tell you what, my goodness. And you haven't aged a bit. I am a student at MCC. I'm living in some FEMA housing, doing my photography homework this morning. I'm in an intro to photography class. And yeah, that's pretty much, not much going on in my life, but that's pretty much all of it. How about you?
Well, you're learning and you're doing something you enjoy.
Oh yeah, it's super fun.
There you go.
Yep. Which applies to, I've been trying to figure out how to make good videos. I have a YouTube channel. I have no skills, so I'm trying to get those. That's right. Where are you working?
I'm a psychotherapist. So
Did you go back to school, or did you already had been?
I went back to school, got my master's, and I've been practicing for 2 years.
Oh my God, you are so cool. So you're a great example for me to talk to. Somebody who went back to school and is doing something exciting with their life.
Like later in life, I was like, yeah. Like after I left.
Although you're still like, what, 22, so later in life.
I work one shift at Duke's.
Oh really, you're still at Duke's one shift?
As a greeter.
As a greeter. Super cool. All right, listen, I'm sorry to take you away from your class.
It's nice to see you.
Nice. Your first name again? Nicole, sorry.
It's all good.
That's
Time has passed.
it's all that marijuana too, probably. It's getting better all the time, you know? Anyway, great to see you, Nicole. Thanks, yeah, I'll probably see, hopefully I'm gonna be here more often at sunrise and sunset to take pictures and live life. So maybe I'll run into you again. Good job for doing your yoga. Yes, all right, go get him. Okay.
I'm just gonna challenge you
These
all
ladies
today
look
to
at
do
the
something
privacy,
a little
you
bit
know.
different out of your
So
comfort
really
zone. See if you can pull out that set. I'm gonna call it a succulent bite of life.
Maybe
Succulent
I
bite
can
of life.
plug this thing.
Where do you experience
Give it
that
to me right.
more? And I'm not talking about service.
Let's see, is it working? Turn that on. Here we go. Okay, should be. Okay, I think we have an energy source. Let's go walk around a little. Let's go down to the ocean.
One way I find to do that is just pause
I love it. She's talking to her class, reading to them. All right, let's give this the respect it is due. This park is dedicated in honor of King Kahikili Nui Ahumanu. King Kahikili Nui Ahumanu. Feather-cloaked mighty thunderer. Translated. Either lived or reigned from 1766 to 1793, the last king of the Maui Empire. Maui, Lanai, Molokai, Oahu, Kauai, Ni'ihau, Koalave. And this was put here in 1992. sure is a pretty morning. It feels good. Aloha, how you doing today? Have you seen those videos of Bunny, the talking dog? Oh, you got to see those. All right. Nice to see someone smiling as they walk. You're welcome. Top of the morning to you, brother. Way to get that work done.
What's that?
Way to get the work done there.
Talk to you later.
That sweat doesn't come easy.
Yeah.
It doesn't come from sitting on the couch.
That's right.
But yeah, you got to get those toxins out, huh?
Yeah.
That's a good habit.
Have a good one.
Aloha, brother. dog. All right. Let's read this plaque. Ka'anapali Airport, HKP. 1961 to 1986, the airport operated, created on Old Coastal Road in the early 1960s to transport personnel and materials into West Maui's new destination resort developed by AmFac. Runway 119 began just 30 feet from the shoreline and extended north 2,615 feet, surrounded by tall sugarcane. Fresh trade winds often challenged flight operations. It was exciting to arrive and depart at this short airstrip. Safety concerns eventually restricted access to only one operator, Royal Hawaiian Air Service, founded by John Peacock and W.K. Woods. RHAS used HKP as a hub for flights to most of Hawaii's airports, big and small. RHAS became Hawaii's leading commuter airline and achieved an unblemished safety record during its 21-year span. The small A-frame terminal building had an upstairs bar, the Windsock Lounge, accessed by spiral staircase. Tourists and kama'ainas appreciated the convenience and style of their royal flights. Experienced pilots flew a few fleet of 15 twin-engine Cessnas. The winged koa Ikea bird logo symbolized more than just transportation. En route, views of Hawaii's hidden wonders, including waterfalls, volcanoes, and whales, came standard with the fare, adding value and adventure to the inter-island travel. Kaanapali Airport closed on January 25, 1986 due to planned resort expansion. However, 17 years passed before Westin Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas and Honuakai Resort and Spa opened their beautiful vacation complexes. The natural beauty of North Beach and its surroundings has been preserved by the vision of community group Ka'anapali 2020 and is maintained by Ka'anapali North Beach Master Association. And that's the story of the plaque. All right. Serious action. Serious pathway action. Well, it's been good spending the morning with you all. Yeah, do no crime. It's so sad seeing all these people my age or older going to jail. Oh man, can't imagine wanting to give up your comfortable couch or bed, your big screen TV. I mean, there's so many reasons not to do crime or harm. It's never gonna be worth it. You're gonna sit in that jail cell saying, "Why did I do that?" Anyway, my battery's about to run out, so I'm gonna turn it back on the beach and try to get some beautiful views, and then the camera's gonna shut off pretty soon. But hopefully we're doing more of this together. Maybe I will or won't go live. I need to make that determination. Quality is just so much better if I don't. And I just love a beautiful video on view, and it just gets exponentially better when it looks this good and you can see it clearly. It's even better, right? So anyway, let's go. These awesome ladies doing their yoga. Awesome swimmer lady doing her swimming. All the runner people doing their running. Good for them. Love those clouds above Molokai. Forgot your goggles?
How did you know?
Because I'm a swimmer too. I love a sport where all you need is a $3 pair of goggles to do it. It's the best sport on earth. That's all I need to be happy is one good set of goggles. You know? Really.
I've lost them so many times too. It's funny, I went like this. Sign of aging.
I've been watching all the videos about all the things I can do to hopefully slow all that down and avoid all the trouble. You got to play offense and defense. You know, you got to exercise and eat your cruciferous vegetables. Said you got to exercise and eat your cruciferous vegetables.
Have a great morning.
You too. Nice to see you. What's your first name again? Michelle. That's right. How old is it DJ? Your son? CJ. How old is he now? I worked with him at Duke's when we opened Duke's. Wasn't that your boy? No. Yeah, your son. Don't you have a son?
Oh, Lauren is 16.
Oh,
My son is Lauren.
I always thought it was. Oh.
And then I have Colette and Monica.
Oh yeah, Monica. You're Monica's mom.
I'm Monica's mom.
He was so awesome.
Now listen to
The
this.
surfer girl.
Yes, so my
Who's-
youngest granddaughter from Monica is 9 today. So we're all going down to Wailea having her birthday.
That's exciting.
So the oldest is 17. Next one's 15.
Wow.
And then my daughter Colette has a 6-year-old. She'll be 7.
Wow.
And then my son Lauren has a 2-year-old.
Wow. Good for you. That's
I
so
have
fun.
Five grandkids.
That's so exciting.
It is.
Yeah, Monica's. I remember when she got hired at 16 as a t-shirt sales lady,
Yes.
and you were selling those jade lays.
Yes.
And I still can't ever find another jade lay as long as I live.
I
I wish
know.
I knew where they grew.
Well,
Do
in
they?
Hana.
Oh, only in Hana?
Only in Hana because my son just got married in May,
Yeah.
and all their friends from Hana brought all these jade lays,
Oh my God.
jade vines.
Wow.
They use it as for their trellis
Oh.
for the wedding. It was gorgeous. Yeah.
Ah. I would
I
love
think
to
I
be able. Oh, Craig.
Craig,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
And you worked at
Oh,
Hula
I did.
and at
T-
Leilani's, right?
no, I did 10 years at Hula, and then I opened Duke's. Worked there for 7, and then 5 years at the Ritz before the pandemic.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Um,
And what are you doing now?
I'm back in school. I was working at a restaurant that closed after the fire, and I haven't gone to work since. Um, and
Did you live in Lahaina?
yeah. I lost a lot of stuff.
Did you own or rent?
I was just a renter. I went through a divorce. I was once an owner
Oh, I saw.
in a different house. Well, but yeah. So I've lost everything I own a couple times. In fact, it was in some ways similarly traumatizing. There were some to a divorce, right? Because it was like, I mean, losing so much that all of it broke your heart. So it weirdly, in a way, maybe prepared me, or it just pre-traumatized me and reinvigorated the trauma. I don't know, but it's all good. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you something. I've lost so many family members. Remember my brother Patrick?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I love him so much.
I know.
And the end of his story, I saw a newspaper article about it, and it broke my heart because he was one of the guys I looked up to the most. His attitude was so great, and he was such a I just loved your brother. Yeah. Oh God, I think about him
That
when I see
being
Cameron. That's who we talk about.
Yes.
You know, he
Yes.
was the
I love
guy.
family.
He had that. He was really. I've stolen a lot of things I love from other people's personalities, and he's one of them. He came to work with a great attitude every day. That's why and I guess he was mixed up with the wrong girl, maybe, and
No.
or no,
No.
I don't know. He was.
Anyways, well, I guess what I wanted to share, and this is the most incredible thing, is that I've lost my brother and my sister to alcoholism, my brother to suicide, my younger brother 7 weeks after Pat died to accidental suicide.
Oh God.
And with that in mind, losing family is the most devastating.
Yep. Yeah. Right after the fire, I lost my mom, and
Yes. Yes.
it was like, whoa.
Yes. Yes. But by the grace of God, they're alive because we had a tumultuous upbringing with family.
Wow.
And so, that being said, God is good and He's gracious and He brings you through the fire. You know,
Pat. What was his last name?
Ashbrook.
Ashbrook. Pat Ashbrook.
That was
That's
my
right.
maiden name.
God, I loved him so
Me
much.
too.
And it was great when Monica was there working with her uncle.
Yeah.
Those were the good old days.
Yeah. It's fun.
And he was talking about his wife was selling some little something online. I don't know, something she made back in. I don't know. Anyway,
Bathing suits.
I just loved his attitude,
Yeah.
and I emulated it. And it's all my whole personality is a collection of all these guys like him that I just was like, oh. And I've been explaining that to my kids. Like, you'll meet people that you are gonna want to be more like. Just steal their words, their attitude, their disposition.
Where do you live now?
I'm in FEMA housing, which is a nice 2-bedroom up in Kahana, oceanfront.
Good.
It's kind of nice.
Good.
Um,
Awesome.
anyway, get to work. The sun's gonna be out here too strong,
I've got a birthday
and
party to go to.
and stay away from those tiger sharks headed towards Olawalu this time of year.
They definitely are.
Nice chatting with you. Nice talking with you. Aloha. What did she say her name was? Oh, that's the best thing. It's the best thing about making these videos. If I can't remember somebody's name, I just watched the video. All right. That lady has been a beacon of good health as long as I've ever known her. And this is why. Look at what she's doing this morning. This is her routine, getting out here, going for a swim. Guy's got some safety colors on out there, doesn't he? That's right. I got two moms confused there at first. Got all these ladies doing yoga next to me. Look at her go. Good for her. Oh man, her brother was the best guy ever. Pat Ashbrook. Oh, I hope I can be more like him every day. That guy had the best attitude. I think he ended up taking his own life, which is hard.